Well, good afternoon, everyone. So good to see you all. It's great to be back together. As we get started today, let's join together in prayer. Hunter is going to come in and lead us in prayer.
All right, let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for the day that you've given us and the ability to be here and fellowship together. Please bless the meal to the nourishment of our bodies and the hands that prepare. Amen.
Let's join for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And Miss Nancy, please.
With Nancy Wood's mind help, let's sing American Road.
Do we have any visiting Rotarians today? Okay. How about guests of Rotarians? Does anyone have a guest with them today? Mayor, you're welcome.
I have with me Rita. She's our administrative assistant.
Welcome, Rita. Any other guests? Okay, and I think we've got a few on Zoom joining us. Roger Bryant is on Zoom. Roger, it's good to see you. Hey, Roger.
Hey, Roger.
They're all waving. And Amy Boozer is there, and Makiba Gregg. So great to have you with us on Zoom. Okay, announcements. Anyone have announcements they'd like to share? Larry.
Okay, blood drive is tomorrow. We have 5 slots available. We have Power Red slots at 1:30 and 3. And then we have whole blood at 4:15, 4:30 and 5. And you come in there and
All right. How many did you say, Larry?
there's 5
available.
3 whole blood.
Okay, let's fill them up. That's tomorrow, and you can see Larry or register online. And yeah, let's fill those 5 slots. Any other announcements from the floor?
Jason, I will give an update on Doug Hunt. I know a lot of you have reached out to me, and fortunately we reach out to each other too, so that I try not to message the family every day. And I'm looking back. So this weekend they took the breathing tube out of Doug, and he is starting. The kidneys are starting to respond. He's making improvements every day. His numbers are looking good. The trend is going in the right direction. They did find the source of the infection in his body, the staph infection that went undetected. That is coming from a metal plate in his neck that was put in when he had surgery. Scott did say that he felt like yesterday he had his first, conversation with Doug where Doug was really present. So little the update I have for now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, let's certainly keep Doug in our prayers and in our thoughts, and it is great to hear that there's progress there, but certainly continue to pray for him. Any other announcements? We wanted to share with you again that we're excited. Hopefully you marked your calendar for our boogie music bingo, that the event that we're sponsoring or co-sponsoring with Revealing and hosting that. All proceeds going to communities and schools in Thomasville. We're really excited about it. This event has just been coming together as a really beautiful community effort. Sponsorships are already coming in. We've got a bar sponsor already. Someone's already sponsored the bar. Judy and Milford have done that. Doc Williams has come in with a sponsorship, and Candace Neary with the sponsorship as well. So really excited, but there is still certainly room for a number of sponsorships, and I think they're on your tables there. There's a QR code on those guys if you're interested in seeing what sponsorship levels are. And either way, we'd love to have you at this event. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I'm just blown away that the overhead for this event is really just disappearing because of so many people jumping in to donate. All of the beer and wine was donated, the venue was donated, the food was donated. So all the overhead is just disappearing, and we're going to be real excited to be able to give a great donation to communities and schools. So again, that's coming up on September 12th, 6 p.m. right here at the Women's Club. Mark your calendars. There's a flyer on the table if you're interested in getting tickets. This is another great time for Rotary to have a social event as well as a club. So hope you'll be here. And again, if you're interested in sponsoring, there's info on the table. Another event we've got coming up is our golf tournament, and that is coming up October 3rd. It's another date to put on your calendar. It's a great date. We always enjoy doing that together. And again, sponsorship opportunities are available for that as well. David, do you want to say anything about the chili cook-off? Sorry, I caught you with a mouthful of food.
No, nothing new. Finishing up sponsorships, it's going to be a fun time. Anything you can do to help promote it would be fantastic. Once we get kind of the combined flyer with us and CCM together for the two events, we'll make sure we get that out to everybody. But anything you can do to promote, we've got a ton of great sponsors coming in, which we appreciate. And I think now we're up to 11 teams. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You still want to have a team, it only takes one person, just a lot of chili, 5 gallons is all it requires. No entry fee, but Wayne's the defending champ. Steve's won a couple times. We got our celebrity judges locked in. We've got Mary York, Jenny Varner, and Steve Taglis are going to be our celebrity judges this year. So if you got capital, you can pass along to one of them for your chili, then now you know who to judge.
All right, we're looking forward to that. It's going to be another great event. Last announcement I have is continuing just to make sure you're aware of our August micro project. There are some cards again on your table there. This in the month of August, as we know that kids are going back to school, it seemed very appropriate for us to partner with CIS here in August to round up some school supplies that are needed. So Hunter and his team collected this list of things that are needed for students in our area. So we are just collecting these all throughout the month. And last week we had a big old table. We got a few things there this week too. All throughout August, continue to bring things in. This is going to a great cause and really going right in the hands of students. So it's a great thing. Any other announcements? Yes.
Henry Slade wanted me to thank Rotary for their sponsorship for the Dallas Children's Home Open Style. It's this Saturday. We had a wonderful bunch of people that give all the sponsorships, and she's very happy. It's actually on a waiting list. There's 325 people at the Greensboro Country Club for a Sunday morning brunch. So thank you, Rotary, for your sponsorship.
Awesome. Okay. Hey, last week we celebrated birthdays, and we did this last month. I don't think we're going to do it all throughout the year, but just another chance to celebrate this week anniversaries. So Rotarians who are celebrating that anniversary this month. Scott Stiers with 13 years, Sam Everhart with 9 years, Tony with 6, and JB with 4 years. So pretty impressive, and it's always exciting to just see our membership grow, but also us retain members, obviously, and see folks hit those anniversary marks. So just wanted to celebrate that. With the pot. The pot is increasing. What is it at?
It's gonna increase some more.
A little more.
Yep. Anybody that came in last minute need a ticket, or one more need a ticket.
Oh, we got one back here. We got one more.
That's for yours. Here you go.
What's the pot say? Oh, you gotta ask.
2,117.
$2,117. Rita, did he pay you? All right, well, carry along today our networking nudge moment. We've been doing these just to familiarize ourselves with one another as a club and get to know each other a little bit better. Today we'll invite Tommy Hodges forward to share a little bit about himself. Tommy, come on.
I heard that though. There's a reason I did this. Jason was very clear in 3 minutes. So I thought if I wrote it down and y'all listened real fast, we may be able to stick to the 3 minutes. So where's my timer? Somebody want to start? All right, are you ready? Y'all listen fast now. I was born in Greensboro and first lived in Mayaville, a small town north of Greensboro. We moved here in 1963 when my dad accepted the position with Thomasville Furniture. I went to public schools and graduated from Thomasville High School. I played every sport offered and loved playing high school basketball, tennis, and running cross country for the Bulldogs. I was in the high school band and very involved with student council as a student body president. I graduated from UNC Chapel Hill with a degree in business in the county, and I minored unofficially in DJing. After graduation, I started working as a CPA for the regional accounting firm Dixon Odom Company. The late Milton Riley and Larry Perdue were my bosses. They taught me a lot about accounting, a lot about hard work, and they were great to work for. After 13 years, I made a radical career change and went to work at the YMCA under Stan Steyer's leadership. Learned a great deal from Stan. He was a pleasure to work for, as you can imagine. Prior to joining the Y, I was on the Y board for years and felt a calling to make that career change because I believed in the mission of the Y so much. After Stan retired in 2006, I was named CEO of the Y. In 2018, I left the Y to DJ full-time and do social media contract work. How are we doing on time?
Minute 50 left.
Great. Crystal and I have been married 37 years. Our daughter Addison has been married to Stephen for 13 years, and they live in High Point with their son Harrison and daughter Caroline. Our son Lawson has been married to Caleb for 7 years, and they live in Dallas, Georgia with their sons Beckett and Benny. I've been on a number of boards, including 2 from 30 years ago that I will mention because they were especially exciting times. I was an original board member of the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame, which is located in Kannapolis. The Hall of Fame started here in Thomasville, but we were just not able to pull off a physical location here. And Kannapolis had a really deep pocket that made it all work there. Also, I was on the Community General Hospital Board when we decided to merge with Novant, and that was about a year of intense meetings and major decisions. Random achievements of mine include reaching the top 10 state tennis ranking, running the New York City Marathon, having only trained for a 5K just to see if I could do it. I did, but my body paid a serious price. Playing 180 holes of golf in one day to raise money for the Salvation Army, and dominating fellow Rotarian Jared Dunbar in fantasy football for many years. 35 seconds. I can ad-lib it. Beyond time with family and friends, my interests include music, the financial markets, working out, sports, and travel. Last and definitely not least, I'm a lifelong Presbyterian. Crystal's a lifelong Baptist. We attend Greenwood Baptist Church, and somehow the Lord works it all out. What was my time?
You got 4 seconds left.
He got time to spare. A professional, a true professional. Thank you, Tom. Okay, moving right along. Mayor York, will you come and share with us today? We're excited to welcome Mayor York to share the state of the city.
Jason, finish that camera.
Oh, we don't do this.
Looks like we're ready. I don't think I can talk as fast as Tommy did. I'll do the best I can to get you out on time. I gave this presentation yesterday at All Corporate. The chamber had their event out there, state of the city and county. So I had thought, and Michael had the idea maybe I could do it for Rotary, because we have several people in Rotary that were not there. Some of it work. You've had my permission to go to sleep if you wish to.
I said yesterday I won't tell wait.
I told Dr. Dave, I said, now I'm giving a quiz for those that were here yesterday, and I'm gonna call on you first. I'm going to have to modify this just a little bit. I'm going to thank Eddie, our deputy city manager Michael Frank, and many of our staff that helped put all this together. Eddie did the PowerPoint, and I didn't know where to start. But we work as a team here in Thomasville to get the job done, and everything we do is geared to our mission, which is to provide quality municipal services to the citizens. And our vision is building a better Thomasville together. So that's what drives everything that we do here in the city of Thomasville. And as we go through this, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to attempt to cover 5 subjects here today. It'll be updates, finances, economic and community development, downtown, new programs, which is the toolbox that we have for our citizens. In recent years, the City Council has put a great emphasis on our employees and their well-being. And to that end, 2 years ago, we had a salary study done and for the whole city, and we adjusted all of our city employees' pay at the time we were really far behind. And council saw the need to continue this, so we started on a 3-year plan, doing 1/3 of our employees each year for 3 years. So this year we completed the first 1/3, and in that group, their pay went from 94.73% to 101.86% of the market rate for our area. All of our employees received a 3% COLA in July, and for the 3rd year in a row, we were able to decrease the health insurance premiums that they pay for their dependents. In April of 2023, we hired a risk management director, and it's really paid off for our city. Over the last 2 years, our workers' comp claims have decreased by over 85%. For the same period of time, the premiums have decreased by $85,000. Last year, our property and liability losses decreased by 35%. Our city is an approved training provider for the USDOT, and we can now train all of our employees with CDL license. Several safety initiatives have been developed. One of these was dealing with heat stress. So this summer, we have provided cooling shirts, drink mix, and freeze pops for our employees who must work outside. And this has worked well to keep our employees well, to keep them hydrated, and we have not had many, if any, problems with heat stress this year. 10 divisions of our city received safety awards this year from the North Carolina Department of Labor. That was our fire department, dock maintenance, fleet, inspections and engineering, meter services, parks and recreation, sanitation, waste treatment, streets, and utilities, maintenance and construction. In our recreation department, several capital projects have been undertaken. The office of the Parks and Rec was moved from 1 East Main down to the old office building for TFI, which is on the campus there at Central Rec. Winding Creek renovations were done. Central Rec campus renovations are ongoing. A national fitness campaign fitness court was installed there at Central Rec. We have a dog park at Myers Park that will be opening soon. And once again, I said that yesterday, I don't know exactly what this is, but a hack pipe was installed at our skateboard park. So all of you that use a skateboard park, you probably know what that is. We welcome over 26,000 swimmers to our aquatic center. We host the Davidson County Swim Association swim meet, and we've held many city and county-wide meetings throughout the year in our meeting rooms there. Recreation was awarded $700,000 in grant funds for park spaces, and these were for accessibility for parks grant, a national fitness campaign grant, a Great State Trails grant, and T. Austin Finch Foundation grant. For the first time ever, our golf course took in over $1 million in revenue, which is a very good thing. Thank you. Annual programming through the recreation department held over 200 athletic events, which involved over 16,000 participants. The police department will be deploying 8 flock license plate recognition cameras at key locations across the city. The cameras will capture and identify license plates tied to criminal activity. They'll allow our PDs to respond faster to crimes in progress, especially stolen vehicles and amber alerts. The system will also help the department solve many cases by providing crucial evidence and tracking patterns. And And just as importantly, the cameras will serve as a visible deterrent by increasing the department's visibility and serving as a force multiplier. This year, the department will be introducing a community resources officer that will be dedicated liaison between the police department, residents, and local businesses. This officer will build strong daily connections with their neighborhoods. Their focus will be listening, responding, and solving problems before they escalate. They'll work hand in hand with community groups, schools, and business owners. This position is about building trust, transparency, and collaboration, leading to a safer city. The department will also be adding a civilian traffic crash investigator to our public safety team. This role will handle traffic accidents involving property damage only, while freeing up patrol officers to focus on crime prevention and emergency responses. This augmentation in staff will lead to faster crash investigations, quicker response times, and better efficiency with opening roadways. This position will lead to more thorough and accurate reporting due to being specially trained. Thomasville Fire and Rescue personnel logged 18,227 hours training for the last fiscal year. A therapy dog named Doc was added to their staff. Doc serves as an outlet of stress therapy for our members and other city employees. We are working to cross-train Doc to assist training children at public education camps. A new Smil fire engine has arrived and will be placed in service real soon. This apparatus was ordered 2.5 years ago and is about to make its debut. So you see how long it takes to get a piece of equipment like this. You have to really think out in the future to be able to keep your stock where it needs to be. It will be engine 23, and it comes with some of the latest technology for firefighter safety, including roller protection, 360-degree camera technology, and passenger compartment airbag system. This engine carries 1,000 gallons, and it has a pump capacity of 1,500 gallons per minute. City Council has agreed to fund an additional 4 positions in the fire department in January of 2026. This will include 3 additional firefighters and 1 full-time inspector to assist in the fire prevention division. And they said many thanks to Davidson County for selling the old ESU 900 to the city for $1. This is a large apparatus that will be repurposed to protect our emergency personnel and their expensive apparatus by serving as a traffic blocking vehicle. This will mainly be used on Interstate 85, Highway 109, and Highway 29. Water mains and services have been replaced on School Drive, a portion of Willowbrook Drive, Kramer Street, a portion of Motley Avenue, and Ingram Street. The next phase of water line replacements will include 8,500 feet of 6-inch water main and associated service lines. Lines included will be for a portion of Fort Street, Haywood Street, a portion of Jones Avenue, Jones Circle, Pine Street, Worrell Street, a portion of Clear Road, and a portion of Lambeth Drive. Range Road Pump Station and Force Main is in the works now. The construction has already started. Infrastructure has been installed at our north side pump station, and part of the Range Road Force Main that's been installed. It starts there. They'll run it back to the Range Road pump station, and then it will be totally upgraded. And through all this work, it will increase our capacity there at Range Road, so we'll be able to open up development on the north side of town again at that time. Work continues in identifying the materials that all service lines on the Thomasville water system are made of. This EPA NCDEQ mandated project involves hydro excavating randomized sites on both sides of the water meter and visually identifying the water service line material. This is to do with old lead pipe service lines that we have over the city. And this is a several step thing, and the result from the randomized sites will be fed into a predictive computer model, and then the accuracy of those results will be used to predict the service line material at additional sites. Additionally, randomized sites will be hydro-excavated, and the results of these explorations used to verify the computer model in an iterated manner until every model that is at least yields at least 95% accuracy. The city of Thomasville continues to have a 1 cent property tax receipt dedicated to street maintenance. This, along with Powell bill receipts, funded the paving of around 5 miles of city streets this year. Again, this year, the state have also paved several of their streets that are here in the city. Over the last fiscal year, we also completed replacements of 2,800 feet of sidewalks. Thomasville residents have an opportunity to purchase a 95-gallon recycling toter. You may go to the City Hall building department there, and for a payment of $60, the recycling toter will be delivered to your home. The estimated value of the property in the city of Thomasville is $2.45 billion, an increase of 3.3%. Our current tax rate is 62 cents. That hasn't changed in a number of years. Our unassigned fund balance is at 67% now. Next year will be a rebound year for the city of Thomasville. We have heard that the changes in the valuations could be as high as 40%. So when we get all this information together, the council will have some decisions to make as to what adjustments may be needed to our tax rate at that time. The former police department building 7 West Guilford is under contract to a private developer, and this will be redeveloped into a boutique hotel, restaurant, and bar. 16th Trade Street has been sold to a private developer to build a distillery and coffee bar. Thomasville has secured the former Kern Street School property to develop into 14 homes and a pocket park in partnership with Home Solutions in Davidson County. And this has been a several-year process to get to this point. Any of you that know the old Kern Street School, it sat there vacant for a while, it burned. This has been a long road, but we have ownership of that property now, so we'll be able to move forward. After 2 years of dedicated work as an associate community, Thomasville has officially earned the designation as a North Carolina Main Street community, becoming the 72nd city in the state to join this prestigious program. North Carolina Main Street is the 3rd largest program in the nation, following only Texas and Georgia. Through this designation, Thomasville will champion placemaking by developing asset-based economic strategies that drive measurable outcomes such as increased investment, business growth, and job creation. The downtown streetscape has been approved by council. Public parking signs have been added, and wayfinding signs are pending NCDOT approval. The city, tourism, and PACE have teamed up to complete a feasibility study on the former Palace Theater building to see the best use of that building. PACE, with financing from the city, are offering a $10,000 matching window grant for downtown buildings for restoring and preserving historic windows, in addition to the $5,000 matching grant for facade. The City of Thomasville's innovative idea has utilized a $20,000 ICM grant funding to establish an enclosed trailer equipped with tools for residents to borrow and improve their property or a neighbor's property free of charge. This year, we have added an additional $2,000 in tools into this program. This aligns well with the strategic goals of enhancing community engagement and economic mobility. And as you can see on the slide to the right, there's a list of some of the tools that are available in this program. And I know we've been talking about golf tournaments here, so I want to mention mine. Each year we hold the Mayor's Cup Invitational Golf Tournament. This year it will be held on September 30th. All the proceeds from the tournament go to a nonprofit in the city of Thomasville. This year that charity is communities and schools. We all know they need help at this time, so we're all trying to pitch in. The tournament is organized and managed by a group of city staff and volunteers. Our main staff member is with me today. Rita, she really keeps up with all this and sends out all the notices and keeps all the records and does a great job with that. On that day, the golf course is closed. Much of the money raised is through sponsorships of businesses and individuals. And we ask each golfer the fee is for $75 to play, and that is a donation. All monies that comes in on that day goes to CIS. So nothing that we take in is for any other purpose except we ask each golfer to buy one mulligan for $5, one throw for $5, and that money is used to pay the prize money for the top 3 teams in the tournament. So if any of you have sponsored this tournament in the past or now, I appreciate that. If you have not, we would certainly like to talk to you about a sponsorship. So yesterday when I came to this point with this last sale, I said I'm going to start where I started, stop where I started. And I started with the Thomasville strategic plan, that all things we do is in accordance with our mission, providing quality services to the citizens of Thomasville, and our vision of building a better Thomasville together. That means city, social things around town, groups, our citizens, everybody working together to make Thomasville a better place. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, well, let's stand together. We have a few minutes, we'll wrap up a few minutes early. So I'll encourage you to this. What we got?
I may have missed it. Did you mention we had a board meeting tonight?
Not mention that, so glad you said it. Board meeting tonight, that will be at the Thomasville Parks and Recreation Office on East Main Street. So that is at 5:15. No, 5:30?
Lori,
I should know.
time for meeting in your office.
Same time as always, 5:15.
5:15, I was right, I said that second, yeah, second guessing. Board meeting tonight at 5:15. All right, well, like I said, we're finishing a couple minutes early, so I'll encourage you, if you don't have to jet out, chat with one another. But as we end each meeting, each week, I'll end with a challenge, just like we often do. As we leave here and go our different directions and go our different ways, go with eyes that are looking for needs in our community, ears that are open to those needs, and a heart that's ready to serve. And all the things that we think, say, or do first.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?